This that motherfucking block life. You posted at the stop sign. Pumpers run up on you at the stoplight. Keep your noggin on swivel foot.
Being a new Battle League owner.
Yeah.
For the fans that don't know, I guess want a little bit of insight. How hard is it negotiating a price for the battler to stick to that you both can agree to? That's not too high or too low.
Yeah. It's not too hard. I feel like it's gonna be hard for certain people that don't really know the business and don't know too much about what's happening in battle rap. I mean, I'll give you an exclusive right now without calling out no names. There's artists that have burnt their bridge with RBE and they don't even know it, simply because they told us a price that I know damn well that they don't get. I mean, so that's what happens when they see some new platforms come around, or leagues, whatever you want to call them. I mean, but I mean, we got some inside information on a lot of artists. A lot of people talk behind the scenes. I've been around this shit for so long, you know what I mean? So I kind of know what it is. I mean, that doesn't mean that people's prices don't change, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we hip to the game, we hip to the industry. So for the most part, we kind of know what to expect when we talking to a particular artist, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we might get blindsided, we might find out something new. There's going to be some negotiations and we go from there. We try to make sure that people get what they deserve, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we ain't going to get raped because we ain't stupid and we know what's going on. So it is what it is.
So how many times has it been where like either upcoming artists or artists that I would say mid-tier, that they try to, you know, bump up their prices to a crazy amount where you just was like, we're not going to book you for this event?
The funny thing is, it don't really be the up-and-comers, or some of them, but it don't really be most of the up-and-comers or the quote-unquote mid-tiers that be bumping up their prices crazy. You know what I'm saying? It be some of the top-tier dudes that think niggas are stupid. You know what I'm saying? The up-and-coming dudes, for the most part, they more about the opportunity. And rightfully so. It really should be more about the opportunity to try to chase a dollar, because you got to pay your dues. You know what I mean? And I'll break it down for y'all. I'll break it down for a lot of artists that don't even understand how that shit really works. I think Disaster did a classic blog a while ago, and he was talking about ticket sales in relation to a particular artist's pay. And I believe a lot of what he broke down, you know what I'm saying? But let me regurgitate that for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So for the most part, what you can generate should kind of coincide with how much you get paid. For example, if you're a main event artist and you could sell the venue out, you should be getting paid top dollar. If I got a venue that could fit 3,000 people and you could make 1,500 of them come out, you should be getting paid top dollar. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you're an up-and-coming dude on a card that's full of top tiers and people that generate tickets and nobody's really coming to see you, you know what I mean? You gotta pay your dues, and that's where the platforms come in and they do their best to try to help those people grow and get them opportunities, you know what I'm saying? So you can't be overhyped to try to get some money out the game. You gotta pay your dues, you gotta come up, and you gotta generate sales. You know what I'm saying? You gotta generate ticket sales. That's kinda how that goes hand in hand a little bit. That's a good model for a lot of up-and-coming artists to follow if they don't understand the game. They just want to jump out the gate and say, yo, I heard XYZ made a stack, I want a stack. It doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way.
Being an owner, how hard is it putting these battles together?
It depends, man. Every battle's different. Every battle's different. Some battles, man, they happen like this. Some artists is hungry. Some artists don't give a fuck. They be like, I seen an interview with Big K recently. He was like, man, like, nobody even comes to him and asks him who he wants to battle. You just gotta call him and say like, yo, we want you to battle this person. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up regardless. You know what I mean? Like, some artists really is just, they just about their shit. They like, you put them in front of me, I'm gonna kill them. You know what I'm saying? Other artists, they want particular matchups, they want particular type looks. It depends, man. Everybody's different. I've had some matches on the last card as well as this one that wasn't easy to make, but I have also had a bunch of matches that's just like this, quick. You know, truth be told, I don't know why the fuck it took years to make Raw and Suge. I don't have all the details on that, so you know, a lot of it ain't even my business. But for some reason, we was able to make that battle like this. You know what I'm saying? That was really 1, 2, 3, done. You know what I mean? Contracts, money, all that, done, quick. So once again, it depends on the battle. You know what I mean?
And when you make your lineup, when you decide on what battles go first, what battles go last. What goes in there? So of course, you know, the up and coming or the no-name guys that go first, but how do you get into like your main battle, like your main event, like the last like 2 or 3 battles? How do you decide how that goes?
Impact. It's not about how big of an artist you are, how much views you got, you know what I'm saying, or how many battles you've had. It's about how big of an impact we think you're gonna make on that stage. You know what I'm saying? So for example, the 9th battle that we added to the card that's not even on the flyer, that's the only 1 rounder on the card. That's this dude named Hami. A lot of y'all maybe not even heard of him before. Versus up-and-coming Dre Dennis. Dre Dennis, we found out at Trap House. Salute to Mercy. No Mercy know that, in the Trap House know that. You know what I'm saying? But Hami, we went down to fuck with Raw. You know what I'm saying? That's that freestyle video that y'all see on the YouTube channel. And Hami snapped. A lot of people was in them YouTube comments talking about Hami. He went off. You know what I mean? So I gave him an opportunity to jump on the car before even seeing him touch a stage before. So somebody like that, yeah, they gotta open up the show. They gotta earn their stripes. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they deserve a slot. Now you take our main event, which is gonna be the last of the night, Math Hoffa versus Old Red. Now Old Red obviously is one of the top niggas in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like just last year, he was in damn near everybody's top 5. And Math Hoffa's been away for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows the story now of us booking Math for his return. So bringing him back to the game, that's a big impact. A lot of people would want to see what he would do when he returns to the game, because he got a lot of shit that he could talk about, a lot of shit to get off his chest. And you put those 2 dudes together, man, you don't know what you're gonna get. So it's not really necessarily about the name, it's about the impact of the battle. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we determine our lineup. That's how it goes.
This that motherfucking block light. You posted at the stop sign. Pumpers run up on you at the stoplight. Keep your knocking on swivel.